Hey everybody, this video is devoted to my first impressions of Seven Wonders Duel. This was the very first time I ever played Seven Wonders Duel, and I got my reaction just a little bit after playing it on camera. Okay, I left the location I played it in at a McDonald's in China, and yeah, that was a very cool experience. And I got it on camera because I was taking videos of myself. And when I got back to my college, my college paid for me to do a workshop where I would create a video that would support the semester abroad program that they had. And just so happens that in the video that I made for them, I included some board games. Here we're playing Shadows over Camelot, which was very interesting. I'll have to make a video talking about the differences in playing that in the Western culture that I played Shadows over Camelot with, and then the crazy differences playing a cooperative game with a possible traitor in a more Eastern style culture. But the point of this video is looking at my reaction on my face when I first played Seven Wonders Duel. To give some background on this, I did this 6 month semester abroad, got there, missed a little bit of America and missed the board games that I had played there. And so I found a group of students at Nanjing University who played board games. And so they were playing uh, Catan and Carcassonne. And they really got into both of them. Catan and I forget. Carcassonne. Carcassonne's, I don't remember that in Chinese. But anyways, uh, then I they were doing it from a bar, and the person who owned the bar bought these games for them to play. Well, I told the owner of the bar, "Hey, uh, you like board games? You might want to get this Shadows over Camelot would be a good one." So they ordered Shadows over Camelot, and then I was able to play Shadows over Camelot with them, and and showed everybody in the bar how to play it. And then I got into some different Facebook groups, or not Facebook, WeChat groups for going to different places and playing board games at random locations, bars, uh, McDonald's. And so I went to a McDonald's one time, and the first game I played was Galaxy Trucker, and I was blown away with Galaxy Trucker. That was such an amazing game. I'm sitting there at the table playing Galaxy Trucker. Oh my goodness, that was so fun. And then from there, and what I really liked about Galaxy Trucker was there were two big tables. One where they were playing Galaxy Trucker, and another they were playing some two-player game. So I'm playing this Galaxy Trucker, and the person who's playing it is very lenient on the time, but but uh but not too lenient. And they flip the timer on us, and we're newbies. And they say, "All right, you got to build your ship by the end of the sand timer." I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm building the ship. The person next to me is building our ship, and we're all Westerners, like Americans, and just moving the pieces around and failing. And our ships look horrible in Galaxy Trucker. And then I look and I see what my opponent who flipped the sand timer, who's an expert at the game, playing this three-player Galaxy Trucker, and he's got this beautiful ship in the age one of the three. And then age two, same thing happens. He's got an amazing ship. And by age three, he's no longer giving us any leeway. Like immediately when the sand timer is able to be flipped, he's flipping it. And me and my American partner, we're just getting crushed by asteroids coming and hitting our ship, and aliens coming and hitting us because we don't have enough lasers. That was just a crazy game, and I was just thinking, your ship is beautiful. In H3, you can build a really giant, enormous ship, and there's a lot of possibilities for error and a lot of possibilities for the ship not being like beautifully made and having parts that are sticking out or um, able to be hit by space dust or asteroids easier. But no, he had lasers on all the corners correctly, lasers pointing towards the front to deal with aliens and pirates. It was just like, and then all the engines facing backwards, not facing in the wrong direction, so that the ship can travel faster. And I just was thinking, I was like, wow, like you have gotten a skill at this game, like physical dexterity, like reaching for the thing, grabbing it. That's a little bit of dexterity. You can't ignore that. but also just knowing the tiles and saying, not going to use that, not going to use that. That's the double engine that I need. Put it in the back. All right, now I'm going to build up towards the front so I can get some lasers in the front. Put some cargo in the middle. Put another cargo in the middle up. Now I'm at the front. I'm searching for a laser. Got the double laser. That's the one I needed. But with the double laser, I need an energy, so I'm gonna search for an energy. Like, can't find energy. All right, I'm gonna build to the other side, and then the energy can come later. But I'm not gonna forget about all these balancing needs for my spaceship. And I was just thinking, like, wow, you have gotten skilled at this game. This is a game you can actually grow in skill at, and you're clearly a better ship builder than me. Rather than better min maxing some game tree of some abstract strategy game. This is a different type of skill that you have clearly developed, and I want to develop this because that's exciting to say like, yeah, I can build a Galaxy Trucker ship pretty well. It's to me that sounded cool. So I'm already hyped up about Galaxy Trucker. I'm thinking this is going to be in my top 10 for sure, and it still is. Galaxy Trucker I think is my number 4, maybe number 5 favorite game. Yeah, Galaxy Truck is amazing. I think I'm not like Terraforming Mars, Seven Wonders Duel. Third favorite, probably. Mm, maybe it is Galaxy Truck would be my third favorite. I don't know. Yeah, Galaxy Trucker, the Five Tribes. Yeah, so Galaxy Trucker is not just in my top 10; it's also in my top 5. Wow, it's way up there. Oh, I forgot Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories is my third favorite. Maybe Galaxy Trucker is the fourth favorite. Five Tribes can be the fifth favorite. Shadows of Camelot, sixth favorite. And so I'm playing this. I'm playing some of my favorite games here, and then I go to this two-player game, Seven Wonders Duel, and I'm like, wow, this game. 7 minutes into the video, I finally play it. Tell you how I played it. So the three different win conditions already intrigued me. I was like, wait, so you can just end the game right out? Because I played Seven Wonders, thought it was all right, and so and we didn't play the drafting of the wonders correctly. Instead of having four wonders in the middle, and I take one, you take two, you take one, we looked at the four wonders, and then I picked one, and I handed him three, and then he picked two and handed me back the one. I was like, why did that matter? Just play him out face up in the middle. So he's new at the game, but he's wanting to teach it. Seven Wonders Duel had just come out, I think. Yeah, this was 2015, fall of 2015, and so I played three games. The first game I lost based on um, I think I might have, yeah, I lost based on points. I think I went military. I thought that'd be a cool idea, and points. My opponent just crushed me. Okay, so beat me in there. And the second game that happens, the second game, I say, well, points is obviously important. I'm not totally understanding the science strategy, and so I say points is obviously important. I'm going to grab all of the cards in age one that deal with that deal with points. So I grabbed. So first, I made the rookie mistake of grabbing military in H1, and I lose in points. Second, I go all out in points, and I get all of the one or all of the blue cards in H1, which give the 3 points. And so I'm at 9 points over my opponent. And then if Agora had come out by fall of 2015, then I would have been like, oh yeah, like I'll take the blue cards in H1. That makes sense, and that would have maybe been a good strategy had we included Agora, but that had not existed yet. And so the second worst move is to take all the blue cards in H1, and I do that in my second game, and then I'm winning in points by a lot. I'm taking all the linking symbols, so I'm down on resources, down on military, and my opponent's also grabbing a bunch of these science cards and getting some goodness out of that. They grab economy, where they're every time I build a card, I'm giving them coins. But we looked up in the rules, and if I do a linking symbol, I don't give them any coins. So I'm like, linking symbols are important. And then I just grab a bunch of linking symbols, and I even grab some science and link some symbols up to get urbanism. And I'm like, okay, that's very cool. Not only am I getting things for free, but I'm doing this urbanism strategy all in game two. And I'm not hurting in coins anymore. My opponent's got economy. I've got urbanism. I'm doing good in points, but what I'm not doing good in is um is military. I think my opponent starts pushing me in military a lot, and then or maybe it was science. Somehow maybe they get law, and then they say, "All right," and I won the game, and I was like, "What?" And they said, "You pushed me. I had to go in military, or I had to go in science." Forgive me, I forgot how H2 or the second game we ended, but I just had such a point lead. They just did what naturally happens if you just really go heavy in points. What naturally happens is the opponent just says, "Okay, I'm just going to go straight up into focusing on getting the the military or getting an alternate win condition because you've beat me in points." And then what happens is I play the third game, and then I see the science, the law is out there, and I say, all right, I'm gonna try to win in science. And I grab a science, I grab another science, I grab like all the science I can in H1, and then H2 rolls around, I get science, and I'm saving my extra turns to be able to take those science cards in the next age. And then by the third age of the third game, I win the game based on science. And he's like, "That's it. You did it." And I was like, "Wow, I finally won this game." And those three games were really fast and really fun. And so we'll just look at my reaction to this Seven Wonders duel. You can hear the background music. I'm just leaving this McDonald's. That's a happy Michael Hastrider. Okay. Yeah. So that was my face right there. You see? Ding 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 ding. That was a happy me right there. Just like, wow. Seven Wonders duel. I won in science. And then I leave the McDonald's. And I'm just like, that's a good game. I want to get that game. That was really good. Um, and yeah, then I end up getting Galaxy Trucker as a Christmas present and buying Seven Wonders Duel and just playing that game so much, Galaxy Trucker and Seven Wonders Duel, because of the great experience that I had in China. And so there you have it. Maker of this Seven Wonders Duel focused channel. I now have shared with you how I reacted to my first play of Seven Wonders Duel. And look at this, look at the smile on that face. I'm just like, yes, I won in science, and I will win in science in the future. And, and that's it. Had to share it with you. Thanks for listening. Bye.